Hello and welcome. I am Ash Mannix and I'm totally running late. Don't do last minute chores 5 minutes before stream's supposed to start, I guess. Anyway, it is Sunday evening once again. I am Ash Mannix and I'm going to play some more Ace Attorney Investigations with Miles Edgeworth. I believe we have got to the 5th and I think final case of game 1. Which is cool. I want to finish game 1 as soon as possible. Let's make sure the controller is on. Yes, because Cookso has asked to join me for game 2. And I'm looking forward to that. That'd be fun. So let's get into it. Let's switch to the no avatar. Let's see, nobody is watching me anywhere. Just the way I like it, just the way these streams go. Let's start. Right. And let me just quickly check the Discord to see that the Twitch notification didn't notify. Weird. Of course, why is that not working? Whatever. Let's continue. What? Oh, I have to click onto this. Come on, guys. Yeah. Did I start the case? I can't remember. Oh, I've got the. I forgot I didn't switch this over. Episode 5, Turnabout Ablaze. Oh. Ooh. One of the Black Raven. And one of the White Raven. Damn, this is not stopping. A country torn in two. One to the west. And one to the east. When those which were split are made whole again. The truth will reveal itself. Ooh. That's animation. Is that the Steel Samurai? It's the Yatagarasu! The Yatagarasu's here! Wow, what a pose. Oh shit, he set fire to the whole building. You accursed Yatagarasu. K, you. Oh shit, K? 8 hours earlier. What? Look at this dude enjoying a lovely sip of coffee. Or sorry, tea. Is it me or does Edgeworth look a little bit too small for that sofa? Right, let me just break open the fizzy pop. Ah, yes. It is good. It is good to be able to drink some fizzy pop. The Twitch eventually notified. Very good. Just took your sweet time. Damn, I should not read. I shouldn't read the Discord chat while I'm streaming. But yeah, there's a Discord channel for Discord server. I have a Discord server. You can join it. There'll be there's a link in the description, probably. Don't know. Anyway, March 14th, 10:17 a.m. High Prosecutor's Offices, room 1202. Oh, fuck! I have to keep clicking onto this. Oh. It's so nice, almost dreamlike, to finally have the chance to relax and sip some tea. Especially after what a whirlwind the past few days have been. On my return flight, I was dragged into a case involving an Interpol agent's murder. The next day, I investigated a kidnapping and a murder at the Gatewater Land theme park. And later that night, a detective's dead body welcomed me back to my office. along with a thief who was out to pilfer files related to a case from 10 years ago. How did I manage to find myself in the middle of so many cases back to back? Well, at least I have today. All I ask is that I be allowed to spend it quietly. Mr. Edgeworth! Oh, okay. This is big. Big, I tell you. Why are you still here? Hey, what's wrong with you? Where's your enthusiasm? And suddenly the phrase, the fragility of dreams, comes to mind. What are you talking about, fragile dreams? Come on, let's go. The fake Yatagrasu isn't going to find herself, you know. Well, if you must know, it's possible that I was paid a visit last night by your fake. Say what? Unfortunately for us, the thief managed to escape. But even now, we're still looking for this criminal. However, I must warn you that we've only had a few hours to search so far. So I must insist that you be patient on this one, Kay. What's with you today? Are you sure you aren't sleep talking to me right now? What? Anyway, I've got something much more important that I want you to see. Oh, and that is... Barbie. Take a look at this. Ah, yes, a newspaper. Do any of you guys remember newspapers? I feel like... Does anyone read newspapers nowadays? On March 14th, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. That's quite a bold declaration to send to an embassy. I suppose it was inevitable that a newspaper would catch wind of this. Good evening, Valari Cantaria. Welcome to the stream. The date the card mentions is today. Today, huh? Come on, we've got to hurry. The embassy awaits. I suppose it is quite an urgent matter. However, do you know which country's embassy we should be investigating? Well, it's some really special country, and I'm actually really fuzzy on the details. Oh, for fuck's sake. But never mind that. Where's all your energy? Why are you so lackadaisical today? Lackadaisical. That's a word that doesn't get used too often. Nowadays, I'm not, Kay. You're just too wound up. Well, then you should get too wound up too. Logic. Because this just might be our chance to catch that woman. You mean Miss Yu? The woman who killed Kay's father, Baron Faraday, 7 years ago. Callisto Yu. She claimed to be the great thief Yatagrasu, and then disappeared from the courtroom. She makes me so mad, the phony. Everyone knows that the real Yatagrasu would never send something like a calling card until a company's underhanded dealings are made public. The target is always totally unaware that the Yatagrasu has paid them a visit. That's what makes the real Yatagrasu so awesome. Whoa. The Yatagrasu's card that's shown in this article. It looks to me as though it could be genuine. See, that's the thing. Whoever it is, that person isn't the real deal, but has knowledge of the Yatagrasu. If this isn't a clue that that woman's involved, then nothing is. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, out the door you go. Wait, there are a few preparations I must make before we go. Oh wow, there's something interesting about this card we found last night here in my office. It's of a different colour than the one in the article, which makes me wonder why. What's up? Any reason why you're boring a hole through the newspaper with your eyes? No, no reason at all. Very well, seeing as how Miss Yu is also someone of a special nature to me, I agree there is some merit to be found in investigating this. I knew you'd come around. Oh shit, we're just walking out straight away. Are we going to get into Edgeworth's car? Ah. March 14th, 5 PM, Theatrum Neutralis. What the fuck? By the light of this night's glorious moon, we are ready. Ready to embark on our nightly outing. And this is where our tale begins. Steel Samurai. Edgeworth should be well chuffed about this. Wait, what the fuck are we doing here? Huh, what a coincidence. Valag saying I put it briefly about Gunslinger Girl. Neither season even finished character development. Oh, the anime. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did notice some messages in the Discord chat. I haven't had a chance to properly read them. But yeah, interesting. Who would have thought that a Steel Samurai stage show would ever be held at such an elegant theatre inside a foreign embassy? What? Why? What? They have a theatre inside an embassy? What the fuck? Like Cry is saying, I love the manga, I give it a chef's kiss. You mean Gunslinger Girl? Okay. Yeah, the climax was really awesome. Steel Samurai, sushi slash. I got chills down my spine. Down my spine when he pulled that move out. Bloody hell. I suppose it really is more impactful to watch a show in person than on television. Edgeworth loves the Steel Samurai. I have to say though, this embassy is set up kind of funny. I mean, they have two countries sharing the same building. Well, as you said yourself, this place in the countries it houses are very special. Even this theatre is special in that it is a neutral zone shared by the two countries. So let me get this straight. The Steel Samurai show just now is being sponsored by one of the two countries. The one that's called the Kingdom of Alabast, right? Yes, it would appear that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well. Seems that way. But you know who I'm really into? The Jamming Ninja. What? The Republic of Babel is sponsoring a Jamming Ninja stage show. Kingdom of Alabast, the Republic of Babel. Or Babal. Alabast, Babal. Maybe. Whatever. That's something for fangirls like me. We've totally got to see that too, Mr. Edgeworth. The Jamming Ninja show is going to kick the Steel Samurai show's rear end. You know, ever since I first met this girl, I've always had this inkling that what she really wants to be is not a thief, but rather a ninja. Yeah, do you know what? That makes sense. So anyway, about today's event, what's it called again? The Kingdom of Alabast versus the Republic of Babel, Babal, Goodwill Jubilee. The small European countries of the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal. These two countries used to be a single entity that was abundant with nature, and it was called the Principality of Codopia. Oh shit, okay. Is everything alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I'm alright. Moving on. After a period of civil unrest, the country split in two, though signs of their past remain. For example, their flags preserve the flower and butterfly motifs to this day. Codopia, The KG8 incident, and what was referred to as the second KG8 incident, in which an embassy staff member was murdered. Both of these cases were related to the Principality of Codopia. In the 7 years that have passed, the country may have split into two. However, the Yatagrasu was still sent a calling card here. What could it all mean? Like Ty saying, I saw a picture showing how it appears just like I know that I left Autostrada. Second season made a couple of mistakes. Non-inhabitant area signage is blue, not green. Green is for their long-distance highways. Okay, the second season also followed up with the €100 bill. The €100 bill is green and not purple like in the anime. I mean, cool. But like, I feel like it's acceptable, right? To make certain small fuck-ups, considering the anime was done in Japan. But yeah, I mean, I did watch Gunslinger Girl a long time ago. I can barely remember it though for some reason. But I did enjoy it. Mr. Edgeworth, I know you're thinking about something. Oh, excuse me. What were we talking about again? If you could please stop spacing out on me. Anyway, we were talking about the Alabast versus Babal Goodwill Jubilee. The two countries have had a pretty bad relationship with each other. But supposedly they've been trying really hard to make up recently. That's why they decided to hold this event. If that's the case, then why the verses? Also, both countries claim to own the real Prima Duck statue, a national treasure to both. They're planning to have them publicly evaluated today to see which one's the real deal. Was that giant statue that was part of the first case? The one that was in the plane? Okay, may I remind you to take care not to succumb to your thieving desires. Well, when it comes to treasure, I can't help myself. You know that. You literally have no... You've never stole any treasure. To my knowledge. You are a shitty thief. You'd better be saying that in jest. Hey, I can read your body language, you know, and you've got it all wrong. Look, I'm here to do some investigating. Investigating, I tell you. Huh, I know. And although we don't know if the Yatagrass will really make an appearance, I suppose we should still spend some time examining this place. Examine! Look, Dara saying strange thing about the first season that Elsa had more screen time than she had page appearance in the manga. Elsa? One of them was called Elsa? I don't know what... I mean, that just reminds me of Frozen. I know that's a terrible association, but it's not. There are pamphlets about the two embassies here on this table. Embassy of Alabast is on the left, Embassy of Babal is on the right, and the Theatrum Neutralis is in the middle. That makes sense. It looks weird to me. The country split into two a few years back. Oh wait, that's Edgeworth. And they've shared the building and its grounds 50-50 ever since. Oh, I guess it's because they don't have the money to build two separate ones, huh? I should think that's not the reason why, Kay. I suppose I'll just help myself to one of these. Embassy guide stuck into the pages of my organizer. What is all the hubbub? Ach! What? Hey look, it's the Steel Samurai! And he's got his son, the Iron Infant, with him. What? The Iron Infant? Oh my god. Well, we're gonna ignore them for now. You know, I've seen a lot of these shows and a bunch of... But today's show, it was like they went for a complete comedy. Now, I mean, yeah, and that last one, the Steel Samurai Sushi Slash, I'm going to help but laugh. I know, right? And that Pig Princess movement was really stiff. In the middle of the show, I could swear that I heard her hip crack. Oh, I know, I totally thought that too. The Pig Princess has a bad hip. Seriously, just where were they thinking, you know? I suppose there is no graceful way to enter this conversation. Wait, is Old Bag in this? Oh, no. 10 more minutes. No, and 5 more minutes. Isn't it really bad for me to spend time doing this? It's no use. Would someone please just tell me what I should do? What? You appear to be troubled by something. May I be of any assistance? Leave me alone. I'm trying to figure out just the right time to talk to that girl over there. And if I mess up, it'll be because I'm talking to you right now. Somehow I get the feeling he's about to fall flat on his face. Well, let's just do as he wishes and leave him alone. I like this uniform. Look at the helmet. Talk to me, man. Is there something I can help you with? I was wondering what is beyond these doors. It's the Alabast Embassy. Now, unless you have some business with the embassy, I suppose I can't really claim to have any business with the embassy right now. Well, you don't have to be so rude about it, Mr. Guard. Whatever. Who's this dude? This is the perfect angle. What? Go, my image. Travel across the wave world and into every TV set around the globe. A more honest approach to appearing on TV might serve your ambitions better. Valaktai saying, the blonde twin braid girl who did the double suicide. Okay, I can't remember any of the show. Blonde twin braid sounds familiar. Old watch lady. No, old bag. Oh yeah, is she the watch lady? I can't remember. She's appeared various times. She is, I'm a fan of Edgeworth, let's just say. Let me in, let me in, let me in. And we are here reporting live from the Theatrum Neutralis. As you can see, tonight's audience is full of enthusiasm. Let's see what this member of the audience has to say. Well, okay, that was good. Let's do one more run through. Excuse me, but when are you ready? When you are ready to film for real, would you mind giving me a call? I sense that she didn't hear a single word I just said. Whoa, she just ignored him. What the hell? Cameraman. Okay, that's good. Alright, now give me a dramatic slap right there. Stop. Hit you, mate. Get out of the way, buddy. Okay, once more in 3, 2, 1, action! Okay, was that my fault just now? Well, he's obviously working. I guess we should leave him alone. Stupid cameraman. I'm better than your camera. These are interesting uniforms. Oh shit, not her! No! I fucking don't like her. Is there something I can help you with? I was wondering what is beyond these doors. The Babalese embassy is just beyond those doors, sir. Do you have some business with the embassy? Do you require immediate access? No, that's quite alright. Are you sure, sir? Anyone and everyone is always welcome in the Republic of Babal. Well then, since we're here. An embassy isn't some sort of theme park, kid. You're such a buzzkill. Interesting. The Republic of Babal, or whatever, is a lot better than the Kingdom of Alabast. Is that the right way? Like I say, the manga also has a second Angelica art. The anime didn't reach that point. Oh. Annoying kid. There is a flat panel, a tape deck, and a row of steel samurai videos on this table. A flat panel. I suppose it's so visitors can watch an episode or two at their leisure. I guess it really is just that popular, huh? Yes, although I never thought I would see it reach this level of popularity. I wonder why they decided to call it the Steel Samurai for an event like this. I mean, it's like they intended to cut the two countries apart with the samurai sword instead. Wouldn't that go against the whole point of this event? It appears that the child is watching a video from the first season of the Steel Samurai. Go, keep on fighting until your last breath. Go, my hero, the Steel Samurai. Completely absorbed in singing the theme song, I see. I'll let the child watch in peace. May I speak to you for a second? It's the Steel Samurai. Edgeworth is a big fan. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you glaring at him for? Please excuse me. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close before. Lol. To Mr. Edgeworth, Steel Samurai, Daddy. Worried man of Neo Old Tokyo. What? It looks like he's written something down for you. To Edgeworth, from Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Neo Old Tokyo. Wow, an autograph. Pretty cool that you got one, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Huh. Wait, he knows your name? Steel Samurai's autograph received. And Mr. Steel Samurai, Ambassador Alba is waiting for you. And now the Steel Samurai will proceed to enter the Kingdom of Alabast to shake the hand of the Ambassador. The Steel Samurai isn't only here for the Cook countries tonight, but rather can be thought of as a goodwill ambassador from our own country as well. There he goes, off to spread goodwill to the world. To Mr. Edgeworth, Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Neo Old Tokyo. Why would you say married man? So weird. Like I say, also the final span over 4 volumes, 4 volumes of final battle intention. That manga is like a well-written vendetta novel. Oh. Kingdom of Alabast. The Kingdom of Alabast still produces the very luxurious Kodopian paper, which is renowned for its extremely high quality. The Republic of Babel. The Republic of Babel seemed nice. The Kingdom of Alabast seemed like assholes. Right, the Republic of Babal is the sole producer of Babalese ink, or Babalese ink, which is made from wheat crystal. It is also known to generously offer coupons. Nice. Both countries have a prima duck statue, which are the national treasure of each country. They each also possess a set of 3 finely crafted knives. Interesting. And that's my badge. Each prosecutor's badge is engraved with the number of its owner on the back. Numbers. As if we're not human on the inside like everyone else. I mean, alright. Like I saying Republic of Babel. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's supposed to be similar to, right? But I don't know, should it be pronounced Babel? Babal. B-A-H-L. Like I saying, why is Lotta or what's her name lurking in the corner? Mate, I'm holding off and talking to her. I do not like her. He really does seem like a goodwill ambassador, doesn't he? Okay, we're shooting the next segment now. Cue camera. In just a few seconds, the Jammin' Ninja stage show is set to begin. After the show, the Jammin' Ninja will enter the Republic of Babal. He is said to meet with the ambassador of Babal at that time. The Jammin' Ninja show is about to start. We've got to get back to our seats. Regrettably, I don't have much of an interest in ninjas. Well, the show will change your mind. Come on, we have to hurry. Oh well, no talk to Lotta. If you miss even a second of the Jammin' Ninja's awesome playing, I'll never forgive you. I suppose you're not about to give me much of a choice here, are you, Kay? I could listen to that Ninja Marked for Death's Lullaby song all day. His superb playing and that sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. And his heart-wrenching voice, now that's the Jammin' Ninja's greatest weapon. Those pieces of Jammin' Ninja merchandise over there. I've got to have them. I especially want the hair sticks they're selling exclusively at these shows. They're exactly like the ones the heroine Princess Masola wears in her hair. Anyway, hold it right there, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes? You're thinking of going home, aren't you? Well, it doesn't seem likely that the Yatagrasu will be making an appearance tonight. Most likely it was simply a prank. No way, I just know the Yatagrasu will show. But I thought you said that the Yatagrasu doesn't send calling cards. Yeah, I did, but I figured from the very beginning that this would wind up being a wild goose chase. But that card she sent was a genuine fake calling card. A genuine fake. Well, how can I word this? The Yatagrasu's mark that's on the calling card is exactly the same as my mark. Get it now? I mean, maybe you're the actual criminal. We've got a problem! The Yatagrasu has been spotted at Alabast. What? You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Ha! So you finally decided to show yourself, you phony. Is she just gonna run in there? No. Hey, what gives? I'm sorry, but I'll need to search you before you may enter. What the? Hey, the Steel Samurai just waltzed straight on through without one. Now, if you don't hurry up and let me through my phone, he's gonna escape. Okay, a country's embassy is considered to be a part of the country itself. If you don't go through the proper procedures to enter the country... Mr. Edgeworth, I'm going to enter through Babal and climb over the wall into Alabast. Hold it! You would tell a prosecutor straight out that you intend to illegally enter another. Okay, are you listening to me? Okay, Faraday, and I'm coming through. Yes, and welcome. Oh wait, that was Kay. Someone stop her! Anyone! Wow, this is getting weird. March 14th, 6:12 PM, open air stage. Right, Valakari is saying... So, are the two embassies sharing a corridor? So, yes, in a sense. The two embassies share a building. That corridor you saw there was the Theatrum Neutralis. And on each side of the Theatrum Neutralis, you can enter each of the embassies. So originally, the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal were part of the a country called Codopia. And so that was the country that was mentioned in the previous case we did. The one where we were in the courts, and to the prosecutor and one of the alleged criminals were killed. So that they were talking about an incident from years ago that was related to that one, which involved the Yatagarasu finding out information about some murder that happened in the embassy. I think it was the embassy of Godopia. So yes. Okay, where are you? Tell me you really did find some way over this fence. Oh. Ah! Oh shit. Fire! This is too big for us to handle. Looks like the Yatagarasu came to Babal too. Oh shit, I thought he was looking at his own office here. You accursed Yatagarasu. Okay, you had better be alright, wherever you are. Damn, he set fire to the whole fucking embassy. That's bad. Oh shit! Alright, she was the Babali's embassy, secretariat's office. Yeah, she would have been caught there. This is gonna look bad. Like I say, oh, that where the name Neutralis name comes to play. Yes, it's the neutral zone between the two embassies. Is she gonna get shot? No, she's probably gonna get arrested though. I told you it wasn't me.
Hold it!
Wait a minute. You know, we don't really know much about this character Sheena, right? Which we don't have details on. I wonder if Sheena is actually Callisto Yu in disguise. Oh shit. Kay, are you alright? Do I look alright to you? Now can you do something about this woman? Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe, what is the meaning of this? Well, sir, it's, this. Oh shit, that guy. It wasn't me. I was already dead when I ran in here, hot on the heels of the fake Yatagarasu. Look, I only came in here because I saw a suspicious person at the open air stage. A suspicious person? A long black coat and a hood over their head. I dare you to tell me that's not suspicious. When I saw that person, I immediately thought that they must be the fake Yatagarasu. So I chased after them into the embassy, then into here, and then lost sight of them. But I just know that person is the one who did it. Well, what are you so worked up over? There is no reason for you to be this loud. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Agent Lang's secretary. Sheena, I believe your name is, correct? And if you are making an arrest, I assume you have evidence that it was Kay who committed the crime. Is that also correct? You refuse to answer. I don't need to answer. Now let me just check. Could it be? Could it be? I mean, she has freckles, but she might have just put on the makeup. Wait, here we go. Lang's trusty secretary, level-headed, she supports him in his investigation. She looks very suspicious. And she could be Callisto Yu in disguise. You are merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority. Oh shit. Facts. Hey pal, just what the heck does what you just said mean? If it happens here, it's under Mr. Edgeworth's jurisdiction in the end. And seeing as how this building is sitting on our soil, we can investigate wherever we'd like. It's not. Nope, it's the embassy, mate. Also, there's a knife missing. Wait. Guys. You see what? There's a knife missing from here. Unfortunately, Detective, embassies are a different matter. Huh? This office is considered to be a part of the Republic of Babal, which means that anything that happens in here defaults to the control of the Babalese government and the Babalese law, giving them exclusive extraterritorial rights. Extraterritorial rights? Sir, do you really believe that the truth is out there? Sorry, extraterrestrial rights? Sir, do you really believe the truth is out there? Basically, our country's laws do not apply inside the embassy of another country. That's what was agreed to by our respective governments. Our authority to investigate was effectively nullified the second we entered this place, which means we can do little here in this situation. No way, sir! Please leave this matter in Interpol's hands and go home. You know, if she worked for Interpol, that would make sense, right? And if she's undercover as a... Not undercover, if she's in disguise as, and faked her ID and became an Interpol agent, that would get her places. Like, try saying Gumshoe said extraterrestrial. Yeah, I missed that. You almost missed it. Yeah, I know. I hate it when a woman is right. Mr. Edgeworth? Hey, you're not... Mr. Edgeworth? What? Hold it. In that case, allow me to join your investigation. Wait, who the fuck is this guy? Miss Von... Oh, shit! Miss Von Karma? Eek! Shit! Von Karma's here, baby! Fuck yes! Oh, sorry, Franziska Von Karma. I don't give a fuck about... What's his name? Big man. The dad. Manfred. Ambassador Palermo, I truly appreciate you allowing me to join the investigation. It's really nothing. Manny was my secretariat, so of course I want to help you as much as I can. In fact, it's a blessing that Interpol agents were able to make it so quickly. Franziska. Well, I never imagined that I'd meet you here of all places. This is an embassy, meaning that you have no authority to conduct.
Hold it!
Already? What is it? Ambassador Palermo. And you are? I'm Miles Edgeworth, public prosecutor. I ask that you please allow me to investigate this case as Miss Von Karma's assistant. Assistant? Miles, what the heck do you think you're... Please, I implore you, Ambassador Palermo. Very well, I'll be counting on the two of you, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth. What did you mean by you'll be Miss Von Karma's assistant? I don't exactly have a choice, do I, Detective? If I don't become Franziska's assistant, I can't participate in this investigation. There you go again, running at the mouth with that aloof expression on your face. Franziska, please. I don't know what you're planning quite yet, but at least I do know one thing, that you are now my subordinate. Wait, what are their ages? Let's get this. Wait, no. She's 19! Fuck off. She's only 19. What the fuck? She's an Interpol agent at the age of 19. Get the fuck out. This is fucking madness. Oh shit. How old is Kay? 17? She's only 2 years younger than Von Karma. Look at Von Karma. Von Karma looks like a fucking fully grown woman. And Kay looks like a teenager. How does that work? The fuck? She's 19. The fuck? She's 19. Get the fuck out of here. Why? Oh, fuck. Like I said, what's Franziska going to do? What's Franziska's role in this? She's Interpol. She works for Interpol. This was established in at the end of the second investigation, the second episode of the game where we were on the plane. at the very end, we found out that, you know, because Francisca Van Karma was there when the plane landed. And we found out she was working for Interpol and she was investigating something around the smuggling ring. From sleeveless to puffy sleeves. I like the puffy sleeves. God, I love Francisca. I can't believe she's only 19 though. Bloody hell. So dodge. Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you should you have a brain lapse. Of course, I'll keep that in mind. If you are done playing games... Right, let's begin the investigation. Let's do this. Babali's the embassy, pardon me, Secretariat's office. By the way, Detective, I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why are you here? Well, better late than never, I guess, sir. I was placed at guard duty for the Babali's embassy today. And why are our police guarding an embassy? Well, on account of the card they got for the Yatagrasu, they called us up and asked for our help, sir. Oh, and because we've been searching for the Yatagrasu these past 7 years, it was a more or less mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me. Except for how mutually unbeneficial this has all turned out to be, I suppose. It looks like you failed to completely perform your guard duty yet again. Oh! Back! Look forward to your next salary negotiation, although it's out of my hands. But sir, if it gets cut anymore, I won't be able to buy even instant noodles anymore. Bloody hell. Mate, how do you afford rent? Mr. Edgeworth, there's still something on this display rack, sir. Knives, huh? Although the blades are all that remain of them, unfortunately. Ah, yeah, the handles would have been burned off. I guess the handles all got burned off by the fire. Ah, so even the knives fell victim to the fire. Ambassador Peleno, are these knives yours? Why, yes, they are. They are a special set of ornamental knives featuring the national symbol of Babal. These butterfly-themed knives, along with Alabast's own set of knives, are comprised of 3 knives each. But I can't believe the Babalese ones have been reduced to this state. Ornamental knives, huh? There's a small release on the tang of this blade. Ambassador Peleno, what is this notch here for? Oh, that! It's a feature of these knives wherein you can freely exchange the handles on them. So that we can change how they look to fit the situation, of course. I see. So these knives were constructed so that the handles could be easily removed. These shelves are lined with American souvenirs and memorabilia. That's really strange, isn't it? I mean, I thought this was the Babalese embassy. I mean, are we in America? So, why are there so many American souvenirs, sir? Perhaps the Babalese are studying American culture and our tourism industry. Alright, so we are in America. This is America? This is America! Blackatha is asking USA Recreation Shelf in the corner. Seattle Arch? Yeah, I guess they're a big fan of America. If they have plans to make the Babalese tourism industry truly flourish, then they would need to observe and study other countries' methods, I suppose. Speaking of tourism, I got these from the blonde guy earlier, sir. He said that if I bring these with me to Babal, I could trade them in for a few buffets. Oh, so how do you expect to travel to Babal? Well, the whole world is connected by the ocean, sir. And for an all-you-can-eat buffet, I'd swim all the way to Babal if I have to. And a few simple coupons really motivate people to do such fantastic things. Per gumshoe. Looks like this was once a magnificent grandfather clock, but has fallen victim to the fire. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, is it okay for me to talk about the clocks in my house, sir? If they're unrelated to the case, I hope that you will refrain from sharing, but... Well, there's this one clock that I made by myself, but the timer on it manages it... That's quite enough, detective. Lol. Miles Edgeworth. What is it? Let me tell you something. You are currently my subordinate. And if you wish to convince everyone else of that, you will speak to me with respect. What's with the giddy glint in her eyes? Has she been dreaming about this her whole life? I don't think that will really be necessary, Franziska. Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that you are still under me. Is that a euphemism? I thought Franziska was flying around the world in pursuit of the smuggling case. So then why is she here at this embassy? Oh, good question. Must be related, eh? I was investigating at the Alabastian embassy when I got wind of this mess. Ah, that's right. The Yatagarasu was due to appear at that embassy as well. Yes, but the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. Although there was an incident at the Alabastian embassy as well. But I left Agent Lang in charge of that case and came over to the Babalese embassy. Ah, so Agent Lang is here as well, huh? I see you've met. Well, he's in the Alabastian embassy acting as bodyguard for Ambassador Alba. However, he seems to have a different reason for being there. So the suspect in the murder that occurred at this office is that little girl, I see. Is she perhaps trying to be the Yatagarasu? Kay would never harm a soul, sir. Kay? You remember, do you not, about the case we investigated together 7 years ago? That girl is the daughter of the victim in that case, Mr. Faraday. So she's that feisty little girl. Kay has been on the trail of the Yatagarasu, which is how she ended up here, looking for the one who took her father's life. I see. Kay's tried so hard, but you know what? The Yatagarasu just keeps on tricking us all. How so? The Yatagarasu sent a card saying I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. Well, all we've had is an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles. You know what this is, sirs? It's a breach of contract. It's going on the rap sheet. A breach of contract because they said they were going to do something and they didn't. If you ask me, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight. I do wonder though, this to you really is the Yatagarasu. Can we present her with anything? Nah, I don't think she's interested. But we do have two things. Franziska's return. Stealing the card one that yet will steal the embassy's dirty secret. Wonder if they're the two related. Well, Arctar said, did he call her sir? Sirs? Wait, what? Did... Right, so Gumshoe was talking to Edgeworth. Choice? Alright, yeah, okay. Oh, you know what this is, sirs? It's a breach of contract. Sirs, lol. Yeah, he did use sirs. Interesting. Hey, it's another butterfly! I believe it is the symbol of the Republic of Babal. A drawing this big on the wall of an embassy. It definitely conveys a sense of overwhelming patriotism. Well, I've got a lot of patriotism too, sir. The reason I became a cop in the first place was because I wanted to protect our country. You may want to, detective. However, I have yet to see the fruits of your desire. Bloody hell. You don't have to be so blunt about it, sir. Gumshoe sucks so hard. National symbol. None of these are related. The ceiling fan must have fallen from the ceiling. Okay. A ceiling fan? What does it one of those do? Exactly what it sounds like it does. It's a fan that is installed in one ceiling. Well, if I had one of those in my room, I bet I'd go dizzy from staring at it as I slept. Detective Gumshoe. In the real world, we close our eyes when we sleep. Vlad tries saying Franziska to Gumshoe, respond ends with Sir. What? No, it was Franziska didn't say that though. It was Gumshoe saying it to Franziska and Edgeworth. After the last choice. So the suspect in the murder that occurred in this office is that little girl, I see. Is she perhaps trying to be the Yatagrasu? Kay would never harm her soul, sir. Kay, you remember, do you not eat? So Gumshoe just calls them both sir. You remember, do you not, about the case we investigated together some years ago, blah blah blah. She's a feisty little girl, Edgeworth, blah blah blah. And then Gumshoe's like that. The lab boys are going in circles, and it's gonna rap sheet. Franziska stolen, butterfly, and yeah. Right before K. What? Gumshoe said K would never harm a soul, sir. Yeah, it was Gumshoe saying it. Franziska says, I see, is she perhaps trying to be the Yatagrasu? And Gumshoe was the one that says, sir. Yeah, so Gumshoe calls Franziska, sir. He just calls everyone sir that's senior to him. What's this? A small personal safe. Now, this was Mr. Cochin's office, so perhaps he stored his most important documents in here. Ah, of course it's locked, so it appears we won't be able to open it without the key. Okay. That's some fireplace. You know, it really gives this place a mansion-like quality, don't you think, sir? Ooh, if they're a staple in every... these are a staple in every Babalese house. I bet Santa Claus pays them a visit too. Just how old are you again, detective? Sorry, but Interpol is still conducting its investigation beyond this point. I am a subordinate of Ms. Von Karma. Is there some reason why I'm being denied access? My superior clearly stated, don't you dare let anyone near the site. You got it. If I let you examine the site, my superior would get really angry at me. Wait, who's your superior? You know, Mr. Edgeworth, I feel really bad for the guy, so why don't we just do as he says? Yes, I suppose we might as well. So our victim was the secretariat of this embassy, I take it. Manny Cochin, I heard that he was an admirable person, very admirable. The cause of death is a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back. We were fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part. If the fire had burned a bit longer, it would have made identifying him a hassle. So Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire. What in the world happened inside this room? Notes on Cochin's body jotted down in my organizer. Single stab to the base of the neck, the body wasn't badly burnt by the fire. Oh wait, there's a key in his pocket. Oh shit, it's the same key from the fucking trial. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, there's a knife as well. Valara Katari is saying, can they just assign subordinates at random without paperwork? I mean, I guess. In real life, no. But, if, Franziska is, high enough in the thing. If she's taking the lead of this investigation, I suppose she could do it on the fly. Give verbal permission. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the processes are for the police or Interpol. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Let's look at round. This man, where do I know him from? What? That was what you got picked up for? There appears to be something in his pocket. This key, it can't be. Isn't this the Yatagarasu's key that was stolen 7 years ago? Ooh. Yeah, it was stolen by Cece, right? What? But that's... Huh? 7 years ago? You mean that case where I was framed, sir? Yes, it's a piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago, which was then stolen by Callisto Yu. Wait, Callisto? I thought her name was Cece. No, the sister was called Cece. But what? Mr. Faraday was killed with his key, sir. I thought he was killed with a knife. Eek! Scruffy, at the very least, try to remember the details of crimes you are suspect in. Lol. Franziska, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of this key's existence. I doubt that a new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge. Oh, I feel like the victim right now. All trampled on, sir. I suppose I'll just have to fill you in now. The secret to the key is this. What? That took a while. Woohoo! Wow, that's amazing, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick. Yatagarasu's key data jotted down in my organizer. I knew it. This is the same exact piece of evidence that Miss Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern in the blade. I remember this as well. It's a vine motif, isn't it? Yes, it was like 2 interwoven vines crisscrossing down the blade. Vines, sirs? I think it looks like a bunch of stars if you ask me. It's one of those 6-sided stars, just like the police mark on our IDs. I really don't think you can call these stars. To say that the detective's art sense is underdeveloped would be an understatement. The real question is, why was the Babali's embassy's secretariat holding this? While we don't know how Mr. Cochin came to possess this key, we do know that this was stolen by the Yatagarasu from the Kodopian embassy. That's right, Mr. Faraday had written that fact down in his organizer. I believe this means that further research is required into the country of Kodopia. Why don't you ask Ambassador Paleno about what he knows? Supposedly he was a candidate to be the next Kodopian ambassador once long ago. He should be able to answer any specific questions you may have. It's a knife wound. It's obvious that what he was killed with, but I wonder if it's consistent with this wound. Indeed. Okay. Is this the knife the word murder with? Some preliminary testing has been conducted. According to the results, the blood on that matches the victim's blood. The blade shape was also found to be consistent with the stab wound. I suppose this means that we now know that the crime was committed with this knife. This knife's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? This thing's practically screams artsy at me too. Although it's also covered in blood. Just like the last thing that I said was artsy. But the handle is pristine. There's not a single drop of blood on it. Speaking of the handle, I believe it has a butterfly motif. It's very beautiful. Right, so the handle was added after this knife was used to stab. Knife data jotted down in my organizer. Valaktising, and what led her to become from Interpol to prosecutor, where she studied to become a prosecutor. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Eating some Japanese groceries I bought yesterday. Awesome. Enjoy! Right, what? Right, motif in the hand, lock safe, stealing of secrets, Francisca's return. Right, that's probably the butterfly problem. Or am I wrong? Yes! The design on the knife's handle. It greatly resembles a special Babali species of butterfly. It does, doesn't it? Plus it says right here, this knife is property of the Republic of Babal. Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found right in this room. Right. Does the key not appear to you? What? Why is the key not, Alright, crack dealer, welcome to the stream. We are on case 5 of this game. We've kind of, we've just started. We're at the embassy of what used to be Cadopia, but it's now split into 2 countries. The Republic of Alabast or something, and the Kingdom? Oh, I can't remember. The Republic of Babal and the Kingdom of Alabast or something. Oh, she's an adult now, yeah. 19 though. Barely an adult. Bloody hell. I didn't think she was this young. I always thought she was at least in her 20s, maybe her 30s. So Kay, are you alright? You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it, right? Yes, of course I don't. And I promise to prove that it wasn't you. That's enough chit-chat. You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we take her in. It would be wise of you to give up while you can. No, I don't think so. Kay isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true. Go ahead and try then, if you're that confident. I can't allow this to continue on this way. I must prove her innocence post-haste. Yeah, so, Franziska von Karma is 19 right now in this case. She's cooperating with Interpol in the smuggling case, right? So she is, I'm assuming, still a prosecutor. I don't know how a prosecutor could lead investigation, but this is fucking Ace Attorney investigation, so anything goes. Crap, they're saying no more armpits. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Because this national treasure, can I ask that you... Because this is a national treasure, can I ask that you please not touch it? I'm afraid the only ones allowed to touch are myself and the Secretariat. Hold it! But there is a possibility that it is related to murder, wouldn't you agree? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, why don't you give up for now? We can't force them to let us investigate it later. What? We can force them to let us investigate it later when we find some solid proof. I suppose I don't have a choice here. This must be one of the Primiduc statues Kay was talking about earlier. Oh, okay. This is the statue. Is it just me, or does this man look just like the Steel Samurai? They could be twins. Babal's Primiduc statue data jotted down in my organizer. Weird. Like I say, or did she plan to take over her dad's role when he retires, in which case became his arrest? He's not been arrested yet, to my knowledge. This is before that. Yeah, dodgy. Lolly Franziska. No, man. Current Franziska's better. Older Franziska's always better. Always better. Have I missed anything? I already checked this area, but it never hurts to check. No, so I take it. I think we've got everything from here. I guess. So maybe the thing left is to like match some of these. We have a lock safe. Why is she here when she's supposed to be overseas? To steal your dirtiest secret. Is it possible that the dirty secret the Yatagrasu was out to steal is in this very room? A dirty secret? Franziska, you're in pursuit of some dirty, underhanded dealings yourself, are you not? Something tells me that this is no coincidence. In that case, then, the person I'm looking for is here in the Babalese embassy, huh? The head of the smuggling operation. I think I just might need to ask Franziska about her smuggling case in more depth. Right, let's talk to her.
Hold it!
No, Franziska. Franziska, when we last talked, you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason you are here right now is related to that. In fact, you're saying Asher's the minority here, sadly. I don't give a shit. This Franziska is far superior to... It's not even a fucking... There's not even a debate. Adult Franziska is always better. Yes. After analysing the intel we've gathered from various countries, this embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off. This accounting document. It's only one page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about all the details. However, it's enough for us to grab onto the tail of the beast. For you see, this type of paper was made only in the Principality of Cadopia. Which means that somewhere in the countries of Alabaster Babel is the head. The one pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring. Wait a minute, there was something in the detail. Wait. Cadopia paper is made in the kingdom of Alabas. Where are we? We're in Babal, right? So the paper is still made in Alabast. That's Franziska for you. She's amazing, pursuing this case with all she has. Cadopia paper document data jotted down by organizer. Interesting. Wait, did that get added to our list? No. Right, why is the key not bloody raising anything? Like Ty says runes. Runes? What? What is this broken table? Alright, that was the fan. Right guys, I'm out of here, fuck this. I guess we have to talk to the embassy dude. I can't believe that Manny fell among thieves tonight. Without him, I have no idea what my schedule for tonight is. Ambassador Poleno, I believe your schedule tonight will consist of listening to reports from the police. That and only that. I asked you to cooperate not only for your own sake, but for Mr. Cochin's as well. You're a rather strong man, aren't you? How fascinating. Here, I know it isn't much, but I'd like you to have these. Oh, it's the... coupons. I'm sorry, but it would be against my principles to accept a bribe. Oh, no. These are simply coupons we distribute to promote Babal. Remember, we offer a large number of discounts and offers when you visit lovely Babal. Now I remember, the Republic of Babal is known for its feverish tourism industry. I was wondering if you might tell me a bit about the deceased Manny Cochin. Let me check something. Yeah, I'll ask him about the key. He was my secretary in the embassy secretariat, charged with running the whole place. He was an admirable man. His death is a great loss to our country. He was in charge of everything, accounting, printing, taking care of our national treasures. I'm sorry, but did you say printing? Our country's primary source of revenue is our tourism industry. So in order for us to print the necessary pamphlets, flyers, coupons, etc., We have a printing press here at our embassy. I see. Please excuse my forwardness, however. I feel I should mention that I have the distinct impression I have met him before. Oh, yes. Since you are of the legal profession, I suppose you just might have. After all, Manny was involved in the KG8 incident. The KG8 incident? The defendant who was found innocent in that case was Manny. So your Mr. Cochin is the same man as the one in that case. It's been 10 years. Manny recovered personally from that case and dove enthusiastically into this job. He was the one who planned this event and was to oversee this embassy's renovations. It really is a shame. He had such a bright future ahead of him. Wait, he's 31? Fuck off. Man looks like he's in his 40s with that face. Larry Katari is saying what? No, man, what are you talking about? Adult Francisca is always good. What exactly did you mean earlier by renovations? We can't have tourists and visitors to our embassy think we're a poor nation, can we? So renovating the embassy is something of an investment. We may have a rather paltry budget, but we're trying our best to make do. However, I guess the only person who could have helped us do our best is now no longer with us. Ambassador Paleno, I was wondering if I may ask you about Codopia. Codopia? Oh, right. What would you like to talk about? First, I'd like to ask you about this key. What about this key? I found it sticking out of Mr. Cochin's pocket. I believe it originally belonged to this embassy. Is that correct? Upon closer inspection, it seems that this key is shaped like a butterfly. That's not all about this key. It's also capable of changing into a knife. Oh! How fascinating! Is it possible that the ambassador didn't know about the existence of this key? In its knife form, there's a flower mark at the base of the blade. I guess this knife might be from when we used to be a part of Godopia.
Hold it!
And how did you come to that conclusion? It has both of Codopian's national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. I suppose Manny used this key here at the embassy back when we were still Codopia. Ambassador Paleno, this key was stolen from the Codopian embassy 7 years ago. By Callisto Yu, otherwise known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu. Oh, really? You were not aware that Mr. Yu had broken into this embassy at that time. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. I'm not very familiar with the details, you see. I only became the ambassador after Babao became its own independent nation. But if Manny were still alive, he'd probably know about what happened back then. Mr. Cochin and Mr. Yu knew each other 7 years ago. But that doesn't explain why I found the Yatagarasu's key here in the present. Let's see. Katai says, what does he mean by butterfly? I don't understand the question. Let me just check. Where did he mention butterfly? It's shaped like a butterfly. Is it? Don't know, is it? I suppose when it's opened? Oh. There's the key has a butterfly shape. As the insect or the knife? No, I think he means the insect. So what he's saying is not the knife, but the key, when it's in the key form, has butterfly, the insect butterfly shapes on it. You can see it on the handle, and you can see it in the key, the key itself. And then it has the flower symbol when it's closed. Can I click on this now? No, you don't see you see the flower symbol here? So it has the flower symbol and it has the butterfly symbol. We know for a fact that the Yatagarasu's key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found it in the victim, Mr. Cochin's pocket, which leads me to think that perhaps it is the key to the personal safe in this office. Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out. It appears I was correct. The key that was left to us in the victim's pocket had literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth. What do we have here? Oh, do we have a hidden back to the safe? Hey, there's nothing inside. Do you think the Yatagarasu made off with everything, sir? No, Detective. I believe all we need is a closer look. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and cranny. It looks like such a serious safe, but there's not a scrap of paper inside. What are you talking about? Which reminds me, the safe in your office is just as empty, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? It's merely a coincidence that both safes are empty, Detective. Well, make that a triple coincidence because my piggy bank at home is empty too. I don't think there's anything coincidental about that, Detective. What is this here? It looks like the ripped corners of a piece of paper, sir. No, I don't think it's ripped. It seems more to me like it's stuck in the safe. Hey, you're right. It won't budge an inch. Not even when I tug on it. But I don't think I've ever seen paper stuck on the inside of a safe before. Hold it! Detective, I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that's strange. It's the safe. What do you mean? What I mean is that the secret to the safe is that even just eyeballing it, you can see that the inside is a bit too shallow. Furthermore, with the unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I'd say that there is an extra bit of space behind the back wall of the safe. In other words, the safe is a second compartment. What a terribly designed safe. If you're supposed to have a hidden compartment, why would you have a gap in the bottom of the bloody compartment so that paper could stick through? Valacti saying, oh, the grip, a fake back. Yeah, looks like it. What? I suppose that you are correct in asserting that the paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. However, if what you say is correct and there is a second compartment, how do we go about opening the door to it then? As you can see, there's no other lock or keyhole in sight. Actually, there's one more spot of interest to me on this safe. Oh? Yes, and I believe that spot is the keyhole to our mystery second lock. The safe and its lock. Alright then, since you are so sure of yourself, show me how you deduced your answer. What the fuck? Is it this? Because wait, the key goes through here. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Isn't it? Wait. Eureka! Doesn't the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Francisca? The shape, it does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more. Hold it! Is that so? The person who used this safe, Mr. Cochin, made sure the safe had two compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think someone like that would allow the keyhole to be to the hidden half to look so obviously like a keyhole that even the average person could figure it out? You can't be serious. Are you saying that this hole is a keyhole to the hidden compartment of the safe? That's precisely what I'm saying. And I will prove to you right now that the Yatagarasu's key is the key that will open it.
Objection!
The Yatagarasu's key? Miles Edgeworth, this had better be a very bad joke. Sorry, but this is no joke. The Yatagarasu's key is the very key that will open the second compartment of the safe. We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe, but the keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than that of the key. Yes. Let's go over this again, shall we? The Yatagarasu's key was originally made to open Mr. Cochin's safe in the Kodopian embassy. We confirmed it as fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Now, let's take a look at the back end of the key. Looking at the knife portion head on, what do you see? What are you talking about? Ah! It appears that you've come to an understanding that I am talking about. When viewed head on, the knife's blade is the exact same shape as the keyhole. The real function of the knife portion is to act as the head key to the hidden portion of the safe. But that's preposterous! Because it looks like a knife and was used like one to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago. We fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. But for both the safe and its key to conceal such clever tricks, whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance. Then it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside. Scruffy, hurry up and open that safe. Eek! Yes, sir. Open it now, sir. Oh, shit. These items, they're... It's a bunch of funny shaped things. I guess they're pieces of art, sir. You're in the way. Now move, Scruffy. I didn't think I was in the way. These pieces of art... They're identical to the ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world. I figured as much. These are the treasures the section of the safe was to hide from view. I believe a more thorough examination is required. These are pieces of stolen art from around the world. I wonder how much they're worth, especially this one. Eek! Scruffy, don't touch those valuable pieces of art with your filthy hands. Why, do you have any idea what would happen to you if one of them were to break? Is it just me, or did she hit one of the pieces of art just now? This is the document that we thought was stuck earlier. I wonder what it's about. Beats me, sir. Why don't we take a look at it first before we give up, detective? Oh, sorry, that was Edgeworth. Mr. Cochin's name is written here on the last page. I wonder what the significance of this document is. I mean, it's got deduce, right? What can I deduce from any of this? Does this have anything on it? No. Oh shit. I'm supposed to deduce something, but I don't know what to deduce from any of this. What's this got? There's a lot of skilled detailing on this handle. It would appear that the handle on this knife is removable. I guess so people can change them whenever they feel like it. Sounds like fun, sir. I don't think people would remove the handle just for fun, detective. Can we remove the handle? So this is what took Mr. Cochin's life. Some of his blood is still on the blade. Wow, I've been a detective for 7 years already. I've seen a lot of weapons in my days. The knives that were used to kill are always the hardest for me to bear. Yes, unlike guns, this is one weapon where you're likely to find the victim's blood on it. Yeah, just like how this one's practically drenched in it, her, sir. Despite that, it looks like the blood managed to miss the handle somehow. I don't think there's anything else here. We've already looked at this. Like Tyson saw artifact looking for boosting their tourism. Might be. More runic papers. Like Tyson, Meat Canyon uploaded something 45 minutes ago. Oh. What did he upload? I'm trying to think what's relevant for this. My head's wigging out. I don't think this is relevant. What about this? Butterfly. I don't think any of these are relevant. I don't know what to deduce from any of this. We have a plate. We have like, how does this relate to any of the pieces of art from around the world? I wonder how much, like, are they related to any other pieces of evidence? Is one of them a handle or something? I wonder how much you are for the... So we have to deduce something, right? Is it what somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? No. Pardon me. Wait. No. What evidence do we have that relates to any of this? Like, try saying, you saw the thumbnail and spazzed out. No, mate. I haven't seen the thumb. I haven't had a look. I was just my avatar was just spazzing out because it likes to. Oh, dude, I don't know what any of these relate to. I got a big crocodile thing around the thing. I don't know. I got like that, and I got this plate. Wait. Oh yeah, that's related to this.
Eureka!
Now take a good look at these documents, Franziska. It says that there are 3 pages in total, and yet there are only 2 here. Correct. Now take a look at the smuggling activity document in your possession. Tell me, is it not possible that your page was taken from this set of 3? Well, it certainly looks that way. By putting our multi-part puzzle together, we seem to have arrived at an answer. And it seems that you have now found what you were looking for. Yes, and with this, it has become crystal clear that Mr. Cochin himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of Babalese ink. Babalese ink? Babalese ink is a special product of the Republic of Babal. However, due to a special reason, only a limited volume is ever exported.
Hold it!
And that reason is... That's classified. It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. What the fuck? In any case, it seems that the head of the smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. Manny Cochin. His base was in an embassy, thus it was hard for both our country and his to interfere. Making it the ideal conditions under which to run a smuggling operation. Ah, but it's so frustrating. I lost the person I was to rain judgment down upon with my whip of justice. Well, even if he is dead, we still have a responsibility to look into his misdeeds. You expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I'm not interested. Franziska, you must know that Manny Cochin was a suspect in the KG-8 incident. Of course I know, on top of being the head of the smuggling ring. There is the matter of what really happened in that case that needs to be resolved. Investigation complete! Are you done investigating? You realize now, don't you, that this girl is the only one it could be? Oh yeah, we never really looked into the murderer. Now come along quietly, Yatagrasu. K. Faraday. You are under arrest for the murder of Manny Cochin. Mr. Edgeworth! Please, you have to believe me, I didn't do it. I chased the fake Yatagrasu in here. And he He was already... You have the right to remain silent. Was she not here already? Because how did she catch Kay? Sounds suspicious. That she wears a weird blonde wig and a pretty outrageous outfit and has like red eyes, which I'm pretty sure are contacts, and she just happened to be here and catch Kay straight away. But not the murderer. But Larry tries asking he can read runes. No, I think they can just tell that this is be able to get someone to translate. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Hold it!
I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrests Interpol makes. What is that supposed to mean? I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime. Very well, I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are. Time for what do you call it? Testimony! Even your police confirmed that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the Babali's embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. What do we have here? We don't have much evidence. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. I don't have anything to refute that. Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Yatagarasu. Do we have anything to refute that? No. Exactly, but it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu. Imposter or not, it matters not. A Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu. Stupid logic. Very well. I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manny Cochin. How? What evidence do we have to prove this? Like, what evidence? Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of. What about the autograph? What does the autograph show? Nothing. I mean, to Mr. Edgeworth, Steel Samurai Daddy. Steel Samurai Daddy. Married man of New Old Tokyo, sorry. God, Yokio. Lol. Wait, why does he have a big pole? Instead of a sword? Wait, does he have a pole? That thing has a pole. No, that's a sword. What? What the fuck? Mate, I don't know how we can prove this. We don't have any evidence. Even your police confirmed that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the Babali's embassy tonight.
Hold it!
They may have confirmed it, but are you telling me that no one could catch the thief? If so, you're basically admitting that the Yatagarasu that committed murder eluded us. Of course, I chased after the Yatagarasu that entered the Babali's embassy right away. And that is also why I'm making this arrest right now. Because at the end of my long chase, there was only this girl. Yeah, mate, we're screwed. In any case, this is what I believe happened tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy.
Hold it!
The confusion caused by the fire? Are you saying that the Yatagarasu was not the arsonist who started the fire? A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Officers in the area claim to have seen that person start the fire. It sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Yeah. No way. He could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears. None of this is helpful. Cratier's asking a poll. Can't you bullshit your way through? Mate, we're not Phoenix Wright. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. I'm trying to think of what we have that proves that she's not. None of this evidence shows us jack shit. That was the key, right? Is this what we're going to use to prove that she's not the Yatagarasu? No, the Yatagarasu stole this from this MZ. That doesn't prove anything.
Hold it!
Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she is a killer. No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. I see. The logic is very sound. I expected nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement just now didn't sound right. It might just be the opening I need. What? She wanted to steal documents for Ragarma, so she's killed Mr. Cochin for the key. I suppose we can... What we need to do is save Scum, because I am Scum of saving. So the only thing I can think of is the fact that it was in
Objection!
his... no, that was bullshit. I guess not. I knew it. Shit. Because I don't need to talk my way out of it. But it's... I don't like to waste time delving into subjects that don't warrant a response. It would appear that I was mistaken. Yeah, you got fucked. What was that hint that you were saying?
Hold it!
So you're claiming that Kay knew that a foreign country's embassy had such documents. As stated in the calling card, the Yatagarasu was out to steal a dirty secret, which means that the goal tonight was to steal those smuggling activity documents. You have it all wrong. It was the fake that sent that card. The words are meaningless. If you are truly innocent, then let's see some proof. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I leave it to you to handle this. What the fuck? Yes, I'd rather you did. Yatagara's goal, huh? You can claim she's innocent, but you can't change the facts I've already outlined. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body.
Hold it!
I really don't think that being the first to discover the body makes her the killer by default. No, but if you saw the self-purported Yatagarasu standing in front of a body, wouldn't you get a little suspicious yourself? Even so, I'd still listen to what that person had to say before I pass judgment. Are you talking about yourself and those times when you were under suspicion? I think the pain of being falsely accused is something you really should experience. I personally know that feeling really well, sir. And given my situation, I now know exactly what it's like too. I'm fine with never experiencing it, ever. Are you done with your little group conference? So Agent Sheena suspects Kay of murder simply because Kay is the Yatagarasu. But if I can prove that the Yatagarasu's goal is not related to murder, then I may be able to begin to reason with her. What? What proof do I have of this? What do I have that shows the documents? Is that what this is? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what piece of evidence I'm supposed to present for this. He said to... what says... Is it this? Or is it some stupid thing here? I don't know, man. The Yatagarasu stole this from this embassy 7 years ago. It's also a knife. Is it the knife? But he had the key, right? Oh, I don't know.
Objection!
Well, I can skip. What? Agent Shina, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic. Oh? Even if you claim that she is the killer and the Yatagarasu, I am certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Cochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. By the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked, it's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. Then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Cochin had the key on him.
Objection!
If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact. Need reason. All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Perhaps she didn't notice the safe second compartment before returning the key. But the fact still remains that Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death.
Objection!
But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act. Actually, I do. What? I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes. What? Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars. Where does this evidence come from? Why didn't you say this in the fucking first place? Dodge. Fucking more. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle was the murder weapon which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is a part of a special 3-piece set which has a design like no other. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl. There is no counter-argument. Oh shit. That is your definitive evidence. You see now that she is definitely the killer, right? No, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta believe me. Were you holding that knife? I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear. And you came in here because you were chasing the suspicious person. That's right, I ran into this office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights, but then... Ah! Who's there? This is... I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream. When I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her. Did she hold the knife? The object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon. I had the knife analysed right away, but we failed to find anyone's prints on it. But the suspicious person in the black coat came into this room before me. You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go? That... I don't know, but I know they came in here. That sounds like the desperate excuses of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? You can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth. He has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some solid evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't... Kay, don't worry. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument if you can. Don't worry, I can and I will. Fuck. Fuck! Oh, man. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife.
Hold it!
Does this mean that you already have the results back? We have confirmed that the shape of the Babali's knife blade matches the wound. Please don't confuse the efficiency of Interpol's forensics teams with your own.
Objection!
I won't if you don't underestimate our police force. And so we're clear, I'd hardly say your logic is sound, which we will see in a bit. If you can prove me wrong, please, by all means, go ahead. This has been my intention all along. Now let us return to your testimony. Cracked, you're saying so she came in after her, eh? Yeah, I mean, she just happened to be right behind her. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding.
Hold it!
You mean to say that you saw Kay holding the murder weapon with your own eyes? I was also on the search for the Yatagrasu. When I heard that girl's scream coming from this room, I rushed over straight away. When I arrived, I saw that girl standing there motionless with the knife in her hands. But I already told you, I only came in here because I was also after the Yatagrasu. Why did you pick up the knife? The suspicious person I saw came into this room. But when I entered, it was pitch dark. I felt something by my foot on the floor, so I turned on the lights, and then you found out that it was the murder weapon at your feet. But why did she lift it? How many times do I have to tell you we can't trust the words of a suspect? The only thing you'll accept is evidence, is it? That's the only acceptable way to counter an agent of Interpol on the scene of a crime. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have some kind of evidence that can prove me innocent? I think I do, because there's one piece of evidence I find to be a bit interesting. I think I need to be carefully examine that one piece of evidence. Have I missed something here? Like, I know they said that the handle can come off. But I feel like I've missed the trick where the handle comes off. Bro. How did I take the handle off? Like, the whole point is the handle's not covered in blood. It's supposed to come off. Where's the fucking method to do it? Is there some bullshit to this? God, where's my mouse? Get the fucking mouse. Wait, what? That is not what I wanted to do. What the fuck? How am I supposed to just prove that you can take the fucking handle off? This is shite. Ugh. I guess... Mate, what the fuck? Ah, I hate this. I know what the fucking logic is. The handle can come off, bitch. So fucking give me a way to take the handle off. Kay didn't say she picked it up. She found a knife at her feet. But she's like... Whatever. There's a lot of skill detailing. It's not showing me anything about the handle coming off. We've mentioned this already. This is pissing me off. Is there like a little fucking stupid... Nah, I don't know, mate. It's gonna be... If I've not seen it yet, I don't think... Is there a button on the handle? No. Fucking bullshit! He's hinted... Oh, this is so lame. Covered in victim's blood, blade same as wound. He said, I need to look at it. I did look at it more carefully, you piece of shit.
Hold it!
I ask that you please refrain from speculation. It's a sound hypothesis derived from the evidence. There's no room for debate. Miles Edgeworth, know that an ungraceful loss will not be tolerated by subordinate, and I rebut her hypothesis with factual logic. Otherwise, what was your investigation for? Yes, you are correct. Thank you. Helping a subordinate out with advice is the job of any good superior. She seems to be rather enjoying herself, but she is correct nonetheless. Agent Sheena, please continue with your testimony. What the fuck, man? The The knife is a part of a special 3-piece set which has a design like no other.
Hold it!
About the 3-piece set, is there really no other like it? Let's ask Ambassador Paleno for more details, shall we? The knives are indeed special. They have the butterfly, the symbol of the Republic of Babal, engraved on them. And because there are only 3 of them in the world, they are very, very valuable. The national symbol, huh? Well, the knives are covered in the butterfly design. Along with the Alabastian set, our respective countries only have 3 knives each. I see. Is the design different? Wait. I don't... Is the design different? I can't fucking tell. Like, I know the handle is different, right? But is that what it is? Is the fucking blade not the same blade? What's he say when we look at the blade? So this is what it took Mr. Coach's life. Some of his blood is still on the blade. But knives are... The butterfly, bro, I don't know. It's something. There is a lot of skill detail in the handle. It would appear the handle on this knife is removable. I don't think people would remove the handle just for fun, detective. The knife matches. I can't tell if it's the same. The evidence and testimony all points to the girl. There's no counter argument. Oh, fuck this. Oh, fuck the limitations of this fucking game. Right. What is the... I don't know. I'll just press
Hold it!
No, I believe there is still room for debate, and I'll thank you for not to decide that for me. I didn't decide anything for you. I'm merely looking at reality the way it is.
Objection!
Are you sure you're not just viewing the facts through rose-colored glasses? What is this fucking counter-argument? Mr. Edgeworth, I think she's mad at you. This is not helping. Perhaps, but our definitions of reality are a tad different. Are the two of you done chatting? Agent Sheena's proof is the Babalese knife that Kay was allegedly holding. Yeah, so how are you going to prove that Kay didn't do it, sir? If Agent Sheena wants to suspect Kay merely because Kay was the only one here, then I must show with evidence that Kay couldn't have committed the murder. Because are we just gonna say because there's no blood on the handle? Is that gonna be okay? But do you have such evidence, sir? Yes, there is one piece of evidence that seems very unnatural to me, and I believe it is my duty to point that out to Agent Sheena. Right, so which is it? The knife with the butterfly hand is a murder weapon which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rat and used it on the victim. The knife is a part of which has a design like no other. The evidence at all points right. This is probably going to be wrong, but fuck.
Objection!
Fuck everything. I don't fucking skip it. Skip. This is fucking lame.
Objection!
No. Am I missing something here, guys? I mean, we've proven that this is probably the same knife. I don't know what else to bloody... Bro.
Objection!
What the actual fuck? What the fuck? How is that the fucking evidence for that? Suck a dick, game. Suck a fucking dick. Whatever. So the murder weapon was a knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? What? What are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a look at this. There is blood on the blade. Why are you talking so slowly? And yet, there's not a speck of blood on the handle. This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. I still don't understand how this proves anything. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon. It wasn't the real murder weapon. This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? What are you talking about? The blade could have been the same blade used, right? Now you can take it apart. Fuck off. Wait a minute. As you can see, the Babali's knife has now been disassembled into 2 parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. Why didn't you let me disconnect this before now? This is so annoying. Crider says, how didn't you figure that out? I knew that it was something to do with the handle. I just didn't know which fucking... Like, oh... The handle was not the handle used when the murder weapon was used. I know this, right? But what the game should have done is allow me to take the fucking handle off, look at the blade, and then see that the blade is not the right blade. And then that should have been the answer to that. There's no proof that this wasn't the thing. This is fucking contrived bullshit. Fuck. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Coach... This is what I hate about these games. I know the fucking thing. I know that the... Like... God damn it, I know that the fucking handle was switched out. And it wasn't the handle used when the blade killed him. I fucking know this, right? Why can't you make it easier for me to say that? Why do I have to choose a specific fucking spot? Fuck off. It was so obvious. Shut up. I knew that was the case. It's not obvious which bloody thing I had to answer. Because she goes, it was the knife with the butterfly handle. So... I mean, it was that knife. The handle was the wrong thing, not the blade. This sucks balls. Fuck. Yeah, you better sweat. This should clear up any and all suspicion of surrounding Kay. Swapped with the real murder weapon's handle, its blade has yet to be found. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're saying Babali's knife handle swapped with the real murder weapon's handle, its blade is yet to be found. Yeah. Wait a minute. The handle is the wrong handle, right? That's what... Yeah, this is how... The way they fucking... Whatever. Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles.
Hold it!
Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing? I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem.
Objection!
Valari Ktai saying I go to bed. Good night. Good night, mate. Crider saying, oh, reminds me of the Uno playthrough. Fuck, man, this game. Heh. The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Cochin's killer. Yeah, because this knife is not from here. What is this mark on here? This is the Babali's. Not Babel. What the fuck? It's the other place's thing. It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means. No, not really. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar. Weird. And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? What the fuck are we talking about? The answer is clearly not a chance. Now, to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this. Murmur, 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 murmur. Wait, what? Now, to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower, I mean, it's in the pamphlet, right? The flower is Alabast and the butterfly is Babal.
Take that!
You can't be serious. It appears that you've made the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Alabast. In other words, this blade is from one of Alabast's ornamental knives. This part of the knife handle has Babal's national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babalese in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Sheena? After the fire had broken out. That's right, Kay entered the Babalese embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Alabastian side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire. Which means that Kay could not have transported an Alabastian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer. Whoop! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! What a great victory! Huh? Hey, why is everyone so quiet? Because the real question now is who is the killer. I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next. Well, I mean, the suggestion is that Sheena was the one that killed him, right?
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? An Alabastian knife here? Do you mean, how did this find its way to the Republic of Babal? It didn't just find its way over. Rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over. You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run. Now that's the way a real great thief operates. Okay. Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. Yeah, with the fucking bullshit logic. You believed me the whole time, right? Tell me you did. Not really, but... Haha, come on, you don't have to be shy about it. Your argument is still not airtight. Would you care to elaborate? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. Yeah, but then who did? However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yatagrasu. That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I'm the real Yatagrasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire.
Objection!
Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she calls herself the Yatagrasu, that in itself is the most elegant proof. Miss Sheena. Yes? I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. I am the great thief Yatagrasu. I mean, you're not really a great thief, but whatever. And I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards, I will walk it the best I can. It's not good to be stubborn. I hope you can understand that. Thanks a lot for my concern, Miss Sheena. Let me share something with you too as a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? What? What? Well, I guess we'd better get going. Going? To where? To the Kingdom of Alabast. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. To see where the Alabastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. Understood. To be continued. And I think this is a great point to save. No, I don't need to save already. Saved. Whoa. Well, look at that. Edgeworth looking up at the fire. We'll leave it there for tonight. I think we've got a decent amount into the case. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she Naz actually what's her face? You. Cecile? Is it Cecile you? Yeah. I believe she's Cecile you in disguise. And she was the one that committed the murder because she said that she was in the Alabastian embassy with what's the guy's name? Lang? So is it Lang? I can't remember what. I think it's Lang. Either way, she's prime suspect. I'm pretty sure that she is an imposter and she's actually the killer. But we'll leave it there for today. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I'm Ash Mannix. This is Ace Attorney Investigations Collections, and I will hopefully see you guys next time. Later.